Morning, ma'am. I am Jernana Gofeta, student nurse from Camarines Polytechnic College. So for today po, I'm going to do the return demonstration for nasogastric tube insertion, gavage, lavage, and removal of NGT. So the purpose of this is to administer tube feedings and medications to client unable to eat by mouth or swallow sufficient diet without aspirating food or fluids into the lungs. And it also to establish a means of suctioning stomach contents to prevent gastric distension, nausea, and vomiting. And it also, the purpose for this is also to remove stomach contents and for laboratory analysis. And also wash stomach in case of poisoning or overdose of medication. So prior to performing procedure po, we need to assess the patient, which is assess the client for a history of basal surgery or deviated septum, and also the patency of the nurse of the client, the presence of gag reflex, and then to wash the stomach in case of poisoning and overdose of the medication. So, um, the preparation we need to do po is to assess the client into a high power position if health condition permits, and support the head by a pillow and then place a towel or disposable across the client chest. So before performing the procedure, prior to performing the procedure, we need to confirm the physician orders and then to identify the patient and then introduce yourself to the client. So good morning, ma'am. I am Bernardo Fete, student nurse from Camarines Polytechnic College. So for today po, I'm going to do the NGT insertion, gavage, lavage, and the removal of the NGT. So is that okay for you, ma'am? So what's your name po, ma'am? And birthday niyo po, ma'am? Okay, ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am. So after that, after explaining the procedure to the client, we need to hand wash or hand washing thoroughly po. After hand washing thoroughly, we need to done appropriate PPE po. So after putting our appropriate protection po, we're now going to prepare the equipment, the personal protective equipment, and then the testing tube, water soluble, and then the stethoscope, and then also the syringe or the catheter, and then the tape for securement purposes, and then the kidney or the MSS basin, and then the cup with water. Then also the safety pin po to pin the tube to the client. Then, so the first thing we need to do po is to position the client. So we're now going to position the client into a high color position. Then after positioning the client, we're now going to place a towel or absorbent pad over the chest of the client. Then after putting pad to the client, we're now going to select the appropriate size of the tube. So in selecting the appropriate size of the tube, remember that the bigger the size, the bigger the diameter. And then we're now going to determine the appropriate insertion length to the client. So we measure the um, insertion length by at the tip of the nose of the client to the earlobe and to the sternum of the client or the sigmoid process. Then after that, we're now going to mark the tube po where kung saan po natapos yung side po ng side po yung process. Then after that, we're now going to cleanse and after that, we're now going to cleanse and or try the bridge or the nose of the client. Cleanse or try the bridge of the client and nose and apply protection po. Then after that, we're now going to examine the nostrils and deformity or any obstruction by closing one nostril of the client and then other asking for the client to breathe po. So ma'am, hindi nga po kayo ma'am. Then after that, we're now going to lubricate the tube with water soluble lubricant. Soluble lubricant. Then after that, we're now going to flex the client's head forward and then nose upward po of the client and then pass the tube gently into the nose as far as the back of the throat po. Then, client para na huminga kapag ipapasok na natin yung tube. Then, once the tube po reaches the nasopharynx, once the tube, makapunta na po yung tube sa nasopharynx ng client, papa-inject po natin siya. Once the tube, no, allow the client to lower his head slightly and then instruct the client to swallow po or as the tube advances. Then, i-advance na po natin yung tube hanggang po sa kanyang at the end na kung saan po natin ito. Um, if changes occur po, like the client felt respiratory status po of the tube coils in the mouth, or if the patient begins to cough, hihilain na po, or the patient turns cyanotic, i-withdraw agad po natin yung tube sa ng madali. And then, after that, if obstruction din po is felt, pull out the tube and try the other nostrils po of the client. And then, advance the tube as far as the mark insertion or kung saan po yung dulo ng insertion tube po, hanggang dun lang po natin papasok po dun sa nostril ng client. Then, after that, we're now going to check the check the back of the client, back of the client's throat to make sure that the tube po is not curved in the throat. So, ma'am, apo ma'am, para i-check po natin. So, after checking the client's throat, we're now going to check the correct placement of the throat. We're now going to check the correct placement in the nasogastric tube by using po the auscultation and then the confirming the X-ray replacement. So, so in confirming po, we're now going to inject 25 ml of air while auscultating with a stethoscope over the stomach area of the client, listening for a whoosh sound and maximum amount of the air flow to instill if the client is adult is 10 to 20 ml of water. Then after confirming po, we'll now also go to confirm X-ray, the X-ray placement po of the client. Then after that, we're now going to secure the tube with a tape or a commercially prepared tube po holder to para hindi po mag-galaw-galaw po yung tube sa client. Then after securing po the tube to the client, we're now going to connect the tube to a drainage or a specific suction for feeds as ordered. Then after that, we're now going to fasten the tube to the other client's gown with a safety pin po. Then after pinning po the tube to the client's gown, we're now going to assist the patient in a comfortable position and then administer oral hygiene and then clean the tubing for nostril. Then, ma'am, i-adjust lang. Remove gloves, and then after removing gloves, we're now going to record the procedure. So for now po, we'll now do the return demonstration for gavage. So at before po perform the procedure, we're now going to confirm the physician order and then hand wash thoroughly and then provide privacy to the client and then done the appropriate PPE. After that po, we're now going to prepare the equipment and then prepare the formula po that we're going to use and then check the expiration date and then shake thoroughly the formula. Assuming that this is the to check the expiration date and then shake thoroughly the formula. And after that, we're now going to check the position of the client. So, check po natin if ang client ay naka high powder position. Okay naman po. Then after that, we're now going to confirm the correct placement of LGP by auscultating and then checking the X-ray placement po of the client. Then after checking, we're now going to check for residual amount po of the client and then after that, we're now going to flush na po a minimum of 25 ml of water po to the client. 25 ml po water to the client. Then after that po, make sure po na i-clean po natin bago po natin ipa-flash yung water. Then, we're now going to administer na po the feeds via gravity po. Via gravity as ordered po. And then pump and at a prescribed rate po. Then after that po, we're now going to flash with water volume as ordered using the vigorous push pose technique po. Make sure po na i-keep natin. Then, we're now going to flash water na po. Then after that, we're now going to keep the client's head elevated for 20 to 30 minutes. So, for 20 to 30 minutes and then rinse the back or the tubing with warm or whenever feedings are interrupted for then dispose the supply and perform hand hygiene and then document the feed up and then the flush up. So after that, we're now going to perform the lavage po. So in performing lavage, we'll also going to confirm the physician order and then identify the patient, introduce yourself, and then provide privacy. Then also, we'll explain the procedure to the client and then learn appropriate PPE. So after that, we're going to provide the equipment. So the equipment needed po is the tube and then the syringe, the towel, and then the MSS basics. So after that, we'll always position the client and place an MSS basin and paper tissue. Then after that, we're now going to bring the patient and place an MSS basin po. Then after that, we're now going to verify the tube placement by aspirating and auscultating for the client. After that, we're now going to place the stomach contents in a labeled specimen po, and then containers for examination by the physician order and then laboratory analysis. And after that, we're now going to instill lavage solution po using one of the using techniques po and then appropriate method po in administration po. Dito sa akin. Wait. And after that, we're now going to continuously observe the patient for cyanosis and then increase of respiration and then gagging and then attempts to vomit po. If the patient vomits po or nagsuka po, support po his chin and then in hyperextension to keep the airway open po and then prevent aspiration. Then after that, when lavage po is completed, now going to clamp the tube po into the client's gown po. Then after that, we'll now, if the tube is to be removed po, clamp or pinch off the tube and withdraw it quickly and smoothly. Place it in a basin or chucks po. Then remove all used equipment from the bedside. Ensure the total lavage return and then estimate the amount of stomach contents by subtracting the known amount of solution used from the total record of and the INO of the worksheet. Then after that, we're now going to discuss the lavage solution and then dispose of equipment per dispose of the equipment and assist the patient in a comfortable position and administer oral hygiene and then wash your hands and then record the procedure. So for now po, we're now going to do the little demonstration for nasogastric tube removal. So in removing the nasogastric tube po, we'll always do to confirm the physician order and then identify the patient and then introduce yourself to the patient, which we do kanina po. Then provide privacy and then explain the procedure to the client. So ma'am, tatanggalin na po natin ma'am yung NG para po base po dun sa orderly look. Then after that, we're now going to done the appropriate PPE po. So we'll do gloving po and then after that, we're now going to prepare the equipment needed po, which is the syringe, the towel, and then the personal protective equipment, and then the paper tissues po. Then place a towel across the client chest po. And then after placing a towel into the client chest po, we're now going to flush the tube with a 5 to 10 ml normal saline or saline water. We're going to flush 5 to 10 ml water po. Then after that, we're now going to release suction and clamp tube if appropriate po, and then ask client to take a deep breath and hold breath if they can, or exhale slowly. Then i-withdraw na po natin yung tube gently and quickly and steadily po from the client. So, ma'am, inhale po kayo, ma'am. Then we'll withdraw the tube quickly and steadily. And after that, we're now going to place the NGT in a disposable bag. Then assist client thorough mouth and nose care po. So, ma'am, pinitan nyo na. Then after that, we're now going to assist patient in a comfortable position and administer oral hygiene. then administer oral hygiene. Then after that, we're now going to wash hands, and then we're now going to monitor client for gastrointestinal difficulty, and then nausea, vomiting, and then document all findings. Thank you.